to sleep. Once upon a time, there was a boy named David. He, his father Jesse, and his 7 brothers lived in the countryside. David was the youngest, and every day he helped his daddy take care of the sheep. In his spare time, he liked to dance, jump, shout, and play the harp. During that time, God was not pleased with King Saul, and so he was preparing a new successor. God sent a prophet, whose name was Samuel, to the house of the boy David, for the new king would come out of there. Papa Jesse asked to call his children, but he didn't call David, because he thought the chosen one would be one of the eldest. After Samuel saw the 7 sons, he felt that the new king would be none of these, and asked Papa Jesse if all the brothers were there. Jesse said that the boy David, who was the youngest, was out in the field, tending the sheep. The prophet asked to call him, and as soon as he saw David, God said, "Rise and anoint him. This is the one." At that time, the Israelites were at war with the Philistines, who lived in neighboring lands. The best Philistine warrior was a very strong and very tall man, the giant Goliath. Everyone in the army was afraid to fight him, but David was very brave and volunteered. King Saul then said, "You can't fight him, David. You are still very young, and the giant Goliath is very strong." David replied to the king, "A very big bear and a fierce lion tried to take one of my father's sheep. I ran, took the little sheep out of their mouths, and saved it. God rescued me from a lion and a bear. He will protect me from this giant Goliath too." Hearing this, King Saul agreed and put his own armor on David and handed over his sword. David was so small that he couldn't walk with the heavy armor on top of him. So he took everything off and took only his slingshot and 5 pebbles that he picked up in a river. When the great Goliath saw little David, he laughed and scoffed. But still, David was not afraid. He knew that God is the Lord of hosts and that he was on his side. So David ran and put a stone in his slingshot and made a clean shot, knocking down and defeating Goliath. King Saul was very impressed with what had happened and with David's courage, and so he made him commander of the army. David honored and obeyed God. He was a great warrior and a great king. After hearing this very awesome story, it's time to sleep. Close your eyes and have sweet dreams. Until next time.